Good morning, students. Today we are going to study course book chapter 3, A Popular President. In this chapter, we will study about Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who was India's greatest scientist and 11th president of our country. So let's begin the chapter. The first earnings. On the southeastern coast of India is the island town of Rameshwaram, Tamil Nadu. On 15th October 1931, a boy named Abdul was born in this little town. This boy with wavy black hair and bright brown eyes would often sit on the beach in the afternoons and dream of flying like the seagulls. He grew up to be one of India's greatest scientists and the 11th president of the country. So, where was Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam born? He was born on the southeastern coast of India in the island town of Rameshwaram, which is in Tamil Nadu. And he was born on 15th October 1931. So this little boy was having wavy black hair and bright brown eyes, and often what he used to do, he used to sit on the beach in the afternoons and dream of flying like the seagulls. Means often he used to sit near the beach in the afternoons and he used to dream of flying like the seagulls. Means वो हमेशा बड़े बड़े सपने देखा करते थे. So he grew up to be one of India's greatest scientists. So we all know that APJ Abdul Kalam was our former president, and he was also the greatest scientist. Now every year in April during Ram Navami, Rameshwaram would be full of pilgrims from all across India. For Abdul's family, this was a profitable time because his father was a fisherman and a boat builder. His father would take pilgrims in his boat across to Dhanushkodi. On one such occasion, the beaches of Rameshwaram were struck by strong winds. So here you will come to know about Abdul Kalamji's family background. So in this paragraph it is said that during every April in the Ram Navami, Rameshwaram would have been full of the pilgrims from all across India. So Abdulji's family during this time they used to have a profitable time because his father was a fisherman and a boat builder. उनके पिताजी क्या थे? उनके पिताजी फिशरमैन थे और बोट बनाते थे, बोट बिल्डर. So once what happened in such occasion, we will come to know. On one such occasion, the beaches of Rameshwaram were struck by strong winds. The family awoke to see the wrath of nature. All their boats had been destroyed. उनके सारे boats destroyed हो गए थे due to strong winds, which meant that there would be no income until they could build or buy new ones. इसके मतलब क्या थे कि उनके पिताजी जैसे कि वो boats बनाते थे और वो fishermen भी थे, तो each and every boat were destroyed by the strong winds, so there would have been no income until they could build or buy new ones. तो अभी उनके घर पे कोई इनकम नहीं था क्योंकि until and unless वो नया बोट बनाते इसके पहले उनके घर पे कोई भी इनकम का सोर्स नहीं था। सो उस टाइम में एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम ने किस तरीके से अपनी फैमिली को सपोर्ट किया, वी विल कम टू नो नाउ इन दिस पैराग्राफ। Abdul understood the need of the hour and decided to help earn money to support the family. He began to collect tamarind seeds after school, for which he earned 1 anna. 1 anna means 1/16 of a rupee. After 7 days, he took the week's earnings and gave them to his father. So during this tough time, Abdul ji understood the need of the crisis, the need of his family. So he decided to help his family. So he used to begin to collect the tamarind seeds after his school, and with which he used to earn 1 anna, and after 7 days, after 1 week, he used to collect this money and he used to give it to his father. Abdul also supported his cousin Samsuddin, who had an agency for selling the newspaper Dinman. So Abdul also supported his cousin brother Samsuddin, who had an agency of selling newspaper. So, can I help you in any way? He asked Samsuddin. Abdul would collect the newspapers from the railway platform, sort them, and then hand them over to his cousins. So, Abdul ji, what he used to say, what he said to his cousin, that can I help you in any way? So, by that, he asked Samsuddin and would collect the newspapers from the railway platform, sort them, and then hand them over to his cousin Samsuddin. Abdul was happy that he was able to contribute to the family income in its time of need. So, Abdul Kalam was very happy that when his family was badly in need of support, he would have helped his family by contributing a small amount of money in his father's hand. This is an anecdote from the childhood of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who passed away on 27 July 2015. So, this was the life story of APJ Abdul Kalam, who struggled a lot in his childhood and who became a great scientist and the former president of the country. And he passed away on 27th July 2015. Hope it is clear to you. Thank you.